So basically, earlier today, I was on YouTube scrolling through it, just seeing what to watch, and I found this video by Slat where he attempted to defeat Stunt Runner without jumping a single time. But unfortunately, he was only able to jump once and complete it. So I thought, let me give this a try. So today, I will be explaining how to complete Stunt Runner with 0 jumps. Now, this took me a little bit of time to figure out, especially level 2 where Slat got stuck at, but after I found it out, it was quite easy, and I managed to complete every course in under 2 minutes. So, without further ado, let's explain. So starting out with level 1, you have these weird tiny little jumps, but you can easily just go off to the side and climb back up them. Now, the zone to get you out is quite close to it, so you have to be very careful. As you saw, I got out like twice before I actually got it. But you just kind of want to repeat that for the other steps that you climb up. And then once you get to the wall run, you kind of just got to jump down, go up around the side, and then just run off into the water, because that will just respawn you up at the top, where you can just continue to run across the gaps and climb up. After that, you can pretty much just grab the sodas and climb the walls and just run off into the other side. Now at this part, you kind of have to go up to the corner and grab precisely, and then you want to glitch upwards, which to do that you have to put both hands up, move one of them down, then move the other down, and then build both of them back up, and just keep repeating that, and it'll raise you up as you're grabbed onto the weird rope wall thing. And then you'll toss yourself onto the checkpoint, walk over to the wall, and then just walk across. And then you can just complete the course like normal. For the second level, it starts out with these 2 walls that you have to run across. Normally you would just jump onto the wall and then jump off, but without jumping, this offers quite a bit of a challenge, as Slat tried to go across it multiple times, but he was only able to accomplish it while jumping. Now, basically, while doing this, I figured out that basically you could just go up to one of the walls and kind of glitch walk into them, and then you could just continuously airwalk across while hugging the wall. If you go off of the wall, you will fall into the water, so you kind of got to be careful. And it's a little bit slow, so you kind of have to have a little bit of patience, but it's not that slow, so I guess it's a moderate pace. But once you get close enough, you can just walk off and continue the course. And the rest of it's pretty simple. You don't really need to jump at all, but you will have to wait for the weird little cart. I don't know why that was a thing anyway, but it doesn't matter. But you just slide down and hit the button, and I finished this course with only 1 minute and 12 seconds. For me, I'd say the third course was probably the easiest one. You have a little bit of waiting for the little cart at the beginning to go across, obviously. You might have to wait for it to come back if you're unlucky and miss it. But it's pretty straightforward. There's only very few times where you would have to jump over a gap, but other than that, it's probably the easiest level and the fastest to explain. For the 4th level, you just kind of go off to the side and climb up just like in the first level, and then you just climb up the other platforms on which the red things are rotating around, and then you just jump off and climb up the ropes as usual, because you don't really need to jump them, but you will probably need to wait for the weird red crushing things. I don't know exactly what they're called because I'm too freaking tired right now. And when you get to this part, you essentially just kind of want to stick to the side, that way it can't hit you at all, and then you want to duck down under it like usual, and then you can actually just wall run across to the other side. I failed my first time, but I got it the second time. But at the part where you have the spinning things, you kind of just want to get really low to the ground so they cannot touch you, and then you can just pretty much run to the end. For level 5, you kind of have to take the long way, because the short way requires jumping, sadly. I really wish I could take the short way, because that's my usual route, but basically you kind of just, you have to, sadly. but you have to get the soda and you have to run around the platforms and run as fast. Like, if you get enough momentum, you can reach the ropes and grab onto it, which I actually got my third try. So you climb up it and you pretty much continue the course like normal. It's probably one of the easier courses, just the problem is, look how unsatisfying this is. Yeah, that's pretty much the only problem I had with this challenge, is that one jump, it was too unsatisfying. But basically, you just go and finish the course like normal. It's pretty straightforward. For the final course, you can pretty much just easily run across these and you'll automatically climb up them, but I would stick to the left, otherwise you will not be able to make the jump. Yeah, as you could see, I failed the first time. But as soon as you complete the first part, you climb up and you jump across to the second part, you'll have to wait for the water to lower, but since I failed the first time, it was already lowered, so you could just jump down and run through it, because there's no water to get you out. And then when you get to this part, you kind of want to turn right, because it's the easiest route. I turned left and tried to do the trick from the first level, but I didn't make it, so that's why I chose to do the right way. So you just go right, go up, grab the soda, run off the wall, and climb up. And then you can just go up from there. And with all the jumps completed, I slid down the waterfall and accepted the final button. And yeah, under 2 minutes, like all of them. I also finished off with a B rank, and surprisingly enough, you can even claim your prize without jumping. So that's where the run ends. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know why I recreated this challenge. Like, it's kind of a dumb challenge, yet it's quite interesting to actually complete. Like, I completed it with 0 jumps, but why? Like, what was the point behind it? I don't even know myself sometimes, so, you know, I don't care. And hey, Slat, thanks for the idea, I guess, I don't know. Yeah, credit goes to Slat for the original, idea, because if he didn't upload it, I wouldn't have uploaded it, nor would I have figured out that you can complete the entire thing without jumping. But yeah, I'm kind of tired, my brain isn't working, so good night.